Did you know that Walmart discounts are applied with reinforced learning? What of Facebook's Horizon, a platform for recommendations? Netflix also has Accordion, a simulator to perform suggestions for their users. In today's video, we will share 7 real-life applications of reinforcement learning. Let us get started. Number 7. Engineering. Let us personalize these real-life experiences for you. First, everyone knows Facebook. We receive notifications and recommendations from our Facebook account all the time. Now, people claim that once they walk past a cafe, they see it in the recommendations and ads. Of course, it is not by accident. And just as it is not the government watching you, Facebook uses an open-source reinforcement learning platform called Horizon to optimize video streaming, deliver personalized suggestions, and offer meaningful notifications. The engineering team can deploy proper distribution channels and features by maximizing workflow in simulated environments, serving datasets and feature normalization. What better example of tech engineering than robotics for AI-assisted robots? Reinforcement learning can train robots with the ability to grasp objects and perform human-like activities. The University of California, Berkeley uses it to teach its robots to walk fast and walk sideways. We will tell you more shortly. Number 6. Marketing. Indeed, the challenge of marketing is finding the right audience for your products or services. When you have located the right audience for the brand and understand their background, you can quickly yield returns on your company's investments. Reinforcement learning predicts customers' choices, reactions, and behavior to ads and displays. Moreover, impressions of customers towards your brand are recorded in real time. Hence, a chance to adjust your brand position and fundamental strategies. For instance, Walmart has over 4,650 stores and boasts of being the largest retailer in the world. They use reinforcement learning Python to optimize price reductions and move unwanted stock. The algorithm uses sales data, the number and type of merchandise, operating costs, and the period when the merchandise must be sold. The results: 15% higher sales, reduced laborious relabeling, and store-by-store discounting trips. Companies that understand the benefit of reinforcement learning are investing heavily in their digital marketing companies with the aid of the mechanism. Number 5. Robotics. If you have seen a reinforcement learning tutorial, there is no doubt that it helps robots perform better as aids to humans. Today, factories like Tesla use robots to do the heavy lifting and assembling to make work easier. Despite these brilliant strides, robots still lack in the area of common sense. Thus, they can perform tasks assigned to them but cannot apply a sense of judgment in a swift decision-making manner. If a hand sits where a robot must hit a hammer, it will do so because it does not have the discernment of objects visible to it. Here, deep learning and reinforcement learning is combined to form deep reinforcement learning. Deep reinforcement learning helps the robots manipulate their decisions and solve complicated tasks. They learn and complete tasks with the different levels of abstractions as datasets have been made available to them. Number 4. Gaming. Gaming is the present and the future. With reinforcement learning, the algorithms enhance the quality of the games delivered to us. In addition, the level of mystery, adventure, and action are more thrilling with the help of specialized reinforcement learning. For example, AlphaGo Zero learned the game Go by itself. It used 40 days of playing by itself and then outperformed the master version of the game. The process was a single neural network and black and white stone inputs. All games could be rolled out the same way. The same technology to learn the intricacies of a game is the same for autonomous driving. Wave, a UK-based company, has been testing self-driving vehicles since 2018. The cars have successfully deployed vehicles that have driven on a 250-meter section of a road without a driver. We will share more details on this shortly. Number 3. News recommendation. Since reinforcement learning appeared, broadcast journalism, content distribution, and corporate communication have improved tremendously. In fact, a recommendation is a wheel for disseminating information to the right recipients, and one can easily do that with these agents. The industry players are better equipped to monitor the frequently changing preferences of content consumers. To illustrate, Netflix has over 200 million subscribers in over 190 countries. Justin Basilico, Director of Machine Learning and Recommender Systems, revealed that the content platform uses deep reinforcement learning, bandits, objectives, and causality to determine what works for long-term satisfaction over immediate gratification for users. Further, applying reinforcement learning lets users decide what headlines and content they are interested in by the minute. This maximizes communication and reduces disinformation and targeted hatred. Meanwhile, the recommendations give the right data of what market share each content distributor can target and acquire, rather than a system of blindly pouring out content. Number 2. Healthcare. To begin, modern healthcare relies on dynamic treatment regimes, or DTRs, a 1K sequence-based reinforcement learning. With these agents, healthcare professionals can discover the doses, timing, and treatment types in individual cases. The system does this by analyzing the health status of a patient. Then, the reinforcement learning agents propose treatments that can diagnose and prescribe for mental illness, cancer, and even HIV. As well, DTRs can minimize or prevent the impacts of treatments through multi-objective healthcare optimization solutions. Aside from treatment, pharmaceuticals are also huge beneficiaries of the genius that is reinforcement learning. They can manufacture and market their products with patient metrics and data from over the years, and current disease control reports from various institutions. Number 1. Self-driving cars. The challenges for autonomous driving include speed, drivable zones, limits, and possible collisions with other vehicles. Therefore, RL uses automatic parking policies, lane changing, motion planning, overtaking policy, and steady speed maintenance. Wave uses a monocular image as input according to the recently published Learning to Drive in a Day. The model was deployed on a 250-meter section of a road for an entire day and worked adequately. Still, the UK-based company continues to devolve. Again, AWS Deep Racer uses cameras to visualize the runway to control the direction. Now, if you missed a lesson on what reinforcement learning is and how deep learning operates, check out our next video on the subject.